fierce backlash to a new law in Israel that removes a significant check on government power, a law pushed through by those in government themselves. Israeli doctors went on strike today to protest the first bill to become law in a sweeping judicial overhaul package. It strips the Supreme Court of the ability to block government decisions based on a reasonless doctrine. The measure passed Parliament unanimously after all opposition lawmakers, if you remember, walked out. We saw that video of them walking out. For many protesters, these newspapers really cover, as you could see there, Say It All, a dark void, an ad placed by a group of high-tech workers meant to represent a black day for Israeli democracy. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says he's actually protecting democracy by correcting judicial overreach. That argument was rejected by the opposition, who say they may have lost this battle, but not giving up the fight. Multiple legal challenges have already been filed at the Supreme Court. The question now is, if the court strikes down the law gutting its own power, how will the government respond? Listen to what one Israeli minister told CNN's Erica Hill today.
I have no idea whether or not the Supreme Court would make such a decision. It would seem to me a very strange decision for the Supreme Court to make. To put it in American terms, imagine that
Would you, but wait, we're almost out of time, sir. So would the government heed that ruling? Yes or no?
The government will always obey and abide by the rule of law in Israel because we have in Israel the rule of law. What we don't have is the rule of judges.
Well, let's bring in our Fred Bleiken, who's live for us in Jerusalem this hour. And Fred, this time yesterday, you were at the heart of some very tense protests our viewers would have seen. Today, that opposition to the overhaul is growing with a focus on doctor strikes and the threat of reservists, including fighter pilots, suspending volunteer service. You've been speaking to some of them. What have they been telling you?
Hi there, Issa. Well, it certainly is a grave concern here for Israel as to what will happen to the Israeli military, how it will maintain its readiness if indeed there are more reservists who are going to say that they are going to refuse to report for duty or refuse to serve in reserve units and go to training. So this is definitely something that's being debated a great deal here in this country. I've heard some statements from politicians, also from top military brass as well, who are saying that right now the Israeli military is still in a good state of readiness. But of course, they also say that everybody in this very small country that is surrounded by threats needs to pitch in for that readiness to maintain at a high level. And that's where the concerns are very big. Here's what we're learning.
As protests continue to grip Israel, among those taking to the streets, many military reservists, angry at the Netanyahu government's moves to weaken the country's Supreme Court. Even some who are just getting ready to serve saying they feel alienated.
What do you think this means for the Israeli army? Because there's so much division right now in society, and then unity is so important for the defense of Israel.
We want to serve the values of the country and not some prime minister who does whatever he wants. We need to have a democratic country if we want to serve in this army.
Both men and women perform mandatory military service in Israel, and many later continue as often highly skilled reservists, crucial for a small country under constant threat. But now, around 10,000 reservists have vowed to refuse service, saying they believe the judicial overhaul would undermine democracy and the balance of power.
This is a very sad day for me. I'm volunteering for 23 years already in the reserve army only. All my life volunteering and fighting for Israel. We feel we're doing the right thing and that we are fighting for the democracy of Israel.
To stop the madness, stop the destruction of the army, to make sure that Israel will remain a democracy.
The move led to backlash from both the military leadership and the government, the chief of staff pleading with the reservists.
Even those who have made a decision with a heavy heart not to report, the IDF needs you.
Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu critical of the dissenters.
We all know that the Israeli Defense Forces rely on dedicated reservists who love the country. The call for refusal harms the security of all the citizens of the country.
Concerns about the future of Israel's military are so grave, even opposition politicians fighting hard against Netanyahu's efforts to curtail the Supreme Court's powers are calling on the reservists to reconsider.
Even in this very difficult hour, I call upon my brothers who are serving and volunteering. Continue to guard our safety, our security. Give us a strong country to be able to amend things.
But But many Israelis are clearly not betting on politicians amending things, instead taking to the streets to voice their anger.
And Isa, tonight, quite an interesting situation because the spokesman for the Israeli military came out and said right now the military is, as he put it, competent, but he did acknowledge that there were a growing number of reservists who are asking not to serve. Apparently they're in negotiations with their commanders, but he also said if these people stay away from service for an extended period of time, that would be highly detrimental to the readiness of the Israeli military. And as for these court cases the court cases that are going on with the Supreme Court against the Reasonableness Act law that was passed yesterday by the Knesset, that is ongoing. This whole country right now waiting for some sort of decision from the Supreme Court. Probably not going to happen tonight. But of course, if the Supreme Court does decide to shoot down the law that was passed yesterday by the Knesset, could lead to an even bigger crisis here in this country. Isa?
Indeed. Fred Pleitgen keeping an eye on it all. Thanks very much, Fred. Appreciate it. Well, one of the protest organisers says this is not the time to despair, but a time to step up, noting that democracies don't break apart overnight. Stav Shafir is a former member of the Knesset. She's joining now tonight from Tel Aviv. Stav, really appreciate you taking the time to speak to us this evening. We saw, I'm not sure if you saw there in that report from Fred Pleitgen, some of the front pages in Israel this morning that had the caption, "A Black Day for Israel's Democracy." How do you view then, Stav, the passing of this first law?
Yes, it is a black day for Israeli democracy, but I also see the hope in this situation because for the past 7 months already, Israel is seeing the biggest protest movement it had ever seen. And we're talking about over 1 million Israelis in a country of 9 million people and a half. 1 million Israelis marching on the streets, protesting everywhere, even in places that until now used to be completely out of any kind of political discourse, like the military, as you mentioned, or like in schools or hospitals. People realized that the government is crossing every red line possible and that they have to speak up, and that this is might be the last opportunity for us to do so before Israel will turn from a democracy into a dictatorship, a future that we cannot believe that can happen here. So I spent the last few weeks on the streets and the last few days in Jerusalem around Parliament protesting, and I have to tell you that even with much of despair that we see in people's eyes, we also see that immense power that the public has in protesting, even though the government tried to scare people out of the protest in every possible populist way that they could. But people are very strong, and they're going to protect our democracy.
And Stav, you heard probably Prime Minister Netanyahu yesterday say that after the vote was passed, that he was fulfilling, those were his words, the will of the voters. He won, of course, by the largest amount, and many may say, well, this is democracy in action. What do you say to that? Do you believe that this government stuck to his word, or do you believe that this government has betrayed its voters?
Now, this government absolutely betrayed their promises to the voters. People voted for this government in order for them to take care of our security, in order for them to take care of socioeconomic gaps. Nobody expected something like that to happen. And the proof to that is that the chair of parliament, Amir Ohana, a Likud party member, confessed a few days ago that he didn't know about the judicial overhaul. No one knew about that, including, as he said before, the prime minister himself. What you see here is a prime minister under 3 corruption allegations who is trying to avoid trial, and a bunch of people, religious extremists, nationalist politicians, who almost by accident got into power, and they promised their voters with much populist rhetoric that are going to protect their security, that they're going to lower down cost of living. But once they took power, the first thing they do was to come with this judiciary overhaul and declaring publicly what they're going to do to our democracy. Weakening the Supreme Court, weakening journalism, weakening school teachers. Nobody will be able to speak after they'll finish with their mission. And that's why we are there to stop them.
And Ben Gvir said yesterday this is just the beginning. I mean, you're one of the protests organisers, Stav. I mean, how long will you keep protesting? And do you think, critically, that you can succeed? Because like you said, my first question, you have been protesting now. Israelis have been protesting for quite a few months now, 6 months or so.
It's true, but we love our country. And people in this country dedicated so much and sacrificed so much for this country to be a home for the Jewish people, a democratic country for all the people who live here, Jews and Arabs. And that was the dream of the founders of this place. All of us served in the army. All of us are trying to work for this place. And what you see here is what you see, I have to say, in many other places in the world. You saw this in America. You see it in Europe. People, politicians who crave for more power. They want endless power. And so once they get elected, what they do while they're in office is to dismantle democracy.